half the table.
Oh, it's my half now.
So that was the easy bit, people. That was the easy bit. So now we're on to the tough stuff. There you go, Richard. I will hand over, almost ceremonially, the bottle opener. There it is.
The glass there, and those two.
That's right. So, where are we? What have we got next?
Basha.
Basha.
Black as sin, hoppy as hell.
And please note that Richard used the word sin there, which I think is actually extremely politically correct. I would actually say black as and I will bleep that out actually afterwards. But you know what I said, don't you? This is a beer, once again, I think. I've actually reviewed a lot of BrewDog beers on BeerSweden. Yeah. Well, it's obviously black. There's sin. Not as. Is it hoppy as hell? Oh, zoom in. Yeah, let me do that. You're either going to love this stuff, or you're pretty much going to hate it. A bit like Marmite. This is the colour of Marmite. Let's give this a whirl. This is a sniff.
Belgian yeast.
Yeah, so let me try and get this right, because this is one of those schizophrenic beers. It's got a lot of identity issues. It is actually called a black Belgium style double India Pale Ale. Right.
It's a tongue twister for you.
It is, and of course it's a complete nonsense in a way, because there's no such thing. Well, there is now, of course. Let's see if it's a good beer after all of that. Yeah. I'm getting a bit of spirit. I can smell for the first time a bit of alcohol. Licorice, I think. Licorice. Yeah. A bit of charcoal, burnt wood. A little bit of burnt wood there too. Right. Let's dive straight in. Quite thick on the mouthfeel straight away. Quite viscous.
Go well with food, I think.
I think it needs something in a way. I think
fatty food, very fatty.
Yeah,
food.
Fatty. Yeah, because it's quite dry. Yeah. It would actually butt up quite nicely against something that is sweet. I think it needs something with a little bit of juice in it. On its own, I have to say that I think this is a little bit too it's a little bit too bizarre for my palate. It doesn't process it very well, and I think to me this could actually something sweet like a chocolatey, thick Death by Chocolate Mississippi mud pie type cake. Because on its own, I think it's a little bit. To me, it would be not my favourite one. It's not my favourite one, Richard. I'm going to be honest.
No.
But the good news is...
The question is, should we try the abstract?
Yes, why not?
That's very interesting.
Now, I've not had the abstract. As you know, if you follow the blog and you follow the Facebook page, we're all geared to actually be in this pub.
Yeah.
Was it a couple of weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago. Then this little volcano thing sort of kicked off.
Yeah.
And that was that. I was stuck up in the north. You were down here. Lots of people turn up anyway. Yeah. James, unfortunately, Mr. BrewDog James, couldn't make it, of course. He was stranded in Scotland. Party nonetheless.
Things. And this is a vanilla bean infused Belgian quad.
In a sort of reference to the Belgian style quadruple, which is strong generally. Yeah. It means it's very malty, and it tends to be, obviously because of that, alcoholic. Now, alcoholic, is this alcoholic? Yes, that ticks that box. Alcoholic, good. So it is quaddy in that respect. Vanilla, I like vanilla. Yeah. Vanilla is one of my favourite sorts of flavours and smells, so I've got high hopes. Give it a whirl. Vanilla. Yes, there's vanilla there. Definitely vanilla. There's something else though. Sweets. When I was a kid, definitely got these sherbety almost sweets, hard-boiled sweets. They're very, very definite Belgian feel to this.
A lot of fruitness to it.
It's fruit. It's hard-boiled fruit sweets. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. I have to say, this one's thrown me a bit. So far, you know, pretty much got all the other ones, except the basher. The basher's like throws you. But this one is sweet. So there's a sweet. I'm trying to think of it. It's there in the back of my. It will come to me. It will come to me what it is.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to explain it. Little, syrliga bollar.
Okay.
The hard ones you have.
Yeah. What sweets you can buy in a yeah. I'll go along with that.
Yeah.
The hard, almost like not gobstoppers, not the really hard ones that break your teeth. No, but there's a definite candy, confectionery kind of edge to this, to the smell of the beer. And I've actually gone while you were talking. I had to drink some of it.
This is a candy store.
It is basically a candy store, isn't it? And it follows through in the mouthfeel. Sticky, sweet, isn't it? It's actually lovely. I like it. I really do like it. I feel my teeth all falling out actually if I drink too much of this. I'm not going to waste any of this, Richard.
Yep.
Like that. Like it. A bit exciting, isn't it? Marzipan. Is it marzipan? Is it marzipan?
Dry marzipan, if there is such a thing.
There is now. They can make up stuff, so can we.
Yeah.
Okay, abstract. That was abstract.
I think we need to do this one.
This one?
Yeah.
The hardcore IPA. In terms of appearance, it looks exactly the same. Very, very IPA-ish, to be honest with you. This one is called an explicit Imperial Ale. Okay. Let's give it a whirl.
Watch the table.
I was going to say, everything, my whole world moved there, people. My whole world moved. Well, it's very resinous, this one. It's not so much greeny leaf, it's more the resin, the actual, where, you know, all the magic happens on a hop. Very, very impressive nose to it.
9.9 billion yeast cells. Good.
9.9 billion. Really?
Yeast cells.
Who counts those? Here,
I think James does.
you need a massive amount of sweetness to balance out a massive amount of hops, and they've done just that. So we've got ourselves a very, in an extreme way, we've got ourselves a very balanced beer.
It's a hardcore IPA.
It's hardcore. Yeah. It's hardcore. Do you notice we're actually leaving less and less?
Yeah. As we move into the stronger beer, we're actually drinking more.
Yes. Is that
that's not Paradox Smoked?
Yeah. Now, Paradox Smoked, I don't think I've had. I've certainly had the Arrow. I bought several bottles of that actually when that was in the Systembolaget. Of course, both of these are now out of the Systembolaget. I think they're all sold out.
Yeah. This one's still available in the ordering assortment.
Okay. I mean, it's got a huge whiskey note to it. Yeah. Huge. I think it's whiskey with some beer in it rather than the other way around.
Hoppy whiskey. Oh, we're getting to that.
Yeah, we're going to get into that one. Oh, we can get okay, right.
It's a very nice round sweetness to it.
There is actually. I was going to say there's a sweetness to it. It's actually because it's. If you can get past, obviously there's a lot of peaty notes to it, but if you're underneath that, and not that far underneath it, you've got a very nice sweetness to it. Actually, you need that. I think you definitely need that, and it's there.
Instead of having a peaty whiskey, have this one sitting in front of the fireplace if you have one. And
if you haven't, make one, because actually this beer deserves it.
Dream away.
Actually, this is. I don't know if we're coming to the end of this tasting, and it's sort of like my mouth has, done a 360 here, but to me this is actually very drinkable, considering the huge flavours involved. I'm getting a lot of soy sauce, a lot of salt, a lot of licorice, a lot of wood.
Interesting with the salt.
Salty to me, because to me it's sort of on the edge of my tongue. I'm getting salt. Yeah, it really is a heavyweight beer. If you look at the stickiness and these sort of on the side of the glass, it actually does completely coat the side of the glass and stay there. This really is got a lot of whiskey sort of characteristics to it. Lovely colour.
Now we should compare this with the Arran.